Hello, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Why am I doing that? It's 2025 after all. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and it introduced me to Dungeons & Dragons when I was a teenager. And I just love playing it from time to time, and I've never played it with mods, or not really. Way back, like 15 years ago or so, I tried some mods, but I think now's the perfect time to see what the community is doing, because they're doing great work. And yeah, I just would like to play it. I have an idea of how to do it. I want to play a character more in tune with the lore and with what's happening in the game. Also, I try to play it a bit quote-unquote hardcore. Like, I don't want to die, of course. No, but I really want to play it as if, you know, I can die at every corner. So I'm going to be careful with things. Yeah, and that being said, I will go to the character selection in a moment. But first of all, let's watch the intro. Famous Nietzsche quote there. And here we are, Dark Tower. What's with the horns on his helmet? Yeah, he's proper evil. Laughter and all.
I will be the last, and you will go first.
He loves it. He's enjoying this.
I can show you, please! Please!
He could just kill him, right? Taking his sweet time. Relishing in it, apparently. Oh, there you go. Ah, poor dude. So he learned a few things. There are others, like him, like them, and we'll find out in Baldur's Gate. Visual effects from 1998. Yeah, there we go. Just very quickly, I want to play single player, of course, with starting a new game. And I have already created a character. Now, the character that I have created is in here somewhere. Let me just check. Where is he? I think that's him. Beren. There we go. That's going to be our hero. Let's call him a hero. I've gone with something very basic. Why did I do that? Well, first of all, if you look at the stats, I rolled the stats with the 4d6 dice method from AD&D 2nd edition in the handbook. I think it's rule 4, dice rule 4. So I rolled 4d6 6 times in a row, and that was the numbers I came up with. They're actually in order. That's the funny thing about it. I did not change the order. I just found out, okay, that works for me. So he's a fighter. He's a human. I always think that it's best to play humans in Baldur's Gate. The thing is, at the start of the game, you're meant to be 20 years old. It's said in the text. And you've grown up alongside Imoen, who's also a human. The thing is that when you play a dwarf here, or an elf, according to the rulebook, they would only get mature by, I don't know, the age of 100 or so. So this does not work for me. And also we're playing like someone who's young, who's not really experienced, so any kind of person here that would be a specialized person into anything really. I think just doesn't work for me. So Beren here is neutral good in alignment. What does that mean? He is somewhere between order and chaos. Certainly someone who tries or who sees the world around him as good, as positive. And his attitude towards that is like he wants to be helpful. And we'll see in a moment that is part of his biography as well. He's grown up in Candlekeep. And that's a very isolated place, very sheltered place, of course, because he never went outside the walls. So he grew up in this environment where there's scholars everywhere, these kind of important people, and he grew up among them. So he would be someone who can read, also has some kind of, likeness for reading, fondness of reading, and that's kind of his basic persona. I don't want to put too much in here because I want the game to shape him somehow, right? That's my idea. Dexterity 9, you will see from the biography that he's been helping in the smithy, and I think that kind of calloused fingers and hands and so on. He's not that deftly not that deft with his hands when it comes to that. Constitution 18, that's from running errands all the time. So he's a runner, and he has great stamina when it comes to that. Also, like I said, I want to play some kind of hardcore game, so I want to make sure that he has enough health to get there, enough hit points. Intelligence at 12, that kind of reflects his quick-witted approach to things. Well, not that quick-witted, right? But he's certainly on the above average, or slightly above average. His wisdom at 9, I think he's young, he's inexperienced, he maybe he will do some stupid things along the way. But it's still in the kind of range of it's not too bad. His charisma at 13, I think, reflects his upbringing, where he met lots and lots of different people. And through that upbringing, kind of knows how to approach people, be a bit charming, all these kind of things. There he is. That's one of the standard pictures, right? That comes with the portrait pictures that comes with the game, or came with the game in 1998. And I do like it. It shows a young person, kind of determined fighter that works for me. His appearance, there's a touch of blue in there, so I kind of picked blue here. Like sand blonde, dirty blonde hair. That always works for me. Now, his voice, that's a thing, sadly, in this game. Maybe there are some great voices out there, but I think the only one for me that worked was maybe not that, but
moving on up. How about a nap? So how about that thing we were gonna do?
It's not ideal, but I think the other ones, for me at least, are too manly in a way. They sound like he would be, I don't know, my age, like around 40. So no. I'll just pick that voice, and I've turned off the whole, when you select him and you move places, then he won't say, yeah, okay, all the time. So, yeah, there you go. Beren, he's called. Went for a very simple name here. Of course, there's the famous talking story, Beren and Lucien. And that's kind of where the name comes from, but this is detached from that, obviously. Just reflecting of someone who's a young fighter about to move into the world. His biography, there we go. Right. Drawn to the glamour of the fortune at an early age, he has become quite skilled working for the monks of the keep and have kept them supplied with whatever tools or occasionally required. Inspired by your father tales of ironclad heroes, however, you would much rather swing a blade than a smithy's hammer. One of the Watchers has been kind enough to take you under her wing and has trained you in the basics of the deadly arts. You yearn to leave the safe walls of your library home and venture forth along the tradeway, a trusty weapon at your side. You know little of how you came to be a ward of Gorians, but over the years you have gleaned something of your mother's tale from the from his vague illusions, and from the words he sometimes uttered in tear-filled sleep. She was a human from Silvery Moon, and a friend of his for many seasons. As you have no memory of her, nor any keepsakes to remind you of her existence, you have come to believe that she died while giving birth to you. Perhaps it was the pain of such a parting that led Gorion to cloister himself within the narrow halls of Candlekeep and raise you as his own. Of your father, you have learned nothing. And that's the short bio here. What we do know about him now is that he grew up hearing all these tales of heroes and so on, so there's this kind of yearning for adventure within him. He also helped at the forge, so he knows the basics about smithing. That's something to keep in mind. And his mother apparently comes from Silvery Moon. Now that's far away from where we are here in this world, in the Forgotten Realms. Currently we're in Candlekeep, that's on the Sword Coast, so on the west of that map, and there's this big desert in the northeast, the Anarok, and if you go west from there you would arrive at Silvery Moon, so that's quite far away. Don't know the exact scale, but I think it would be some 1,000 miles, so yeah. So interesting, and Gorion apparently does not come from Candlekeep, well, I guess nobody really does, but he ended up there, right, with us. Alright, that's our background. Let's say we accept this. And now we get to choose a difficulty. If you read through these entries, you would see that's not the standard difficulty. And I'm playing with a mod called Sword Coast Stratagems. And that is a mod that kind of improves the AI in the game. I've never played with it, so I'll be surprising myself, so that's why I'm like, don't know if I'm going to go hardcore really, because I might just die sometime without knowing why. I think I'll go with tactical here, right? Enemies continue to use intelligence in their targeting and now use most of their powers and often call for help from nearby allies. Spellcasters begin casting some spells in advance of combat, especially if they arrive in the area and sight of the party. Some supernatural creatures gain the ability to use their abilities instantly and uninterruptedly. Okay. Sounds to me like this is a good mode. When I look at hardcore here, the enemies now use all of their powers as effectively as they can. I don't like that kind of thing, because that for me makes for a very kind of predictable combat in a way, right? When you know, okay, this is enemy type X, he's always going to do this and this and that. I like this one here. Speaks of variety. Not going to be easy. So yeah, there we go. And that's us in Candlekeep. I don't know what this is. Training, hitting a barrel apparently. That we makeshift training dummy maybe. And there's Jondola. Okay, that's enough for now. Put down the staff for a bit and take a break, kid. Nice work. You will see that a lot. They will call him Kid. I'm not sure why that is the case. He's 20 years old. He's tall. I don't know. It's their thing. We've gone over all of the basic drills, plus a few more moves you wouldn't learn from the Watchers. I'd say you're more well-trained than any regular bandit on the Sword Coast. And with Gorion with you, I don't think you'll be in much danger on the road. So we already know that we are going to leave. And that's a cocky answer here. I don't think he's that cocky. He is grateful for everything that Jondola has taught him. So thank you for the practice, Jondola. I know it was sudden. No, it's no trouble at all, Beren. Gorion asked this of me after all, and I wouldn't ever say no to that. And you've got plenty of talent, enough that you'll probably be way ahead of me in no time. But Beren, is this really necessary? I mean, how could anywhere out there be safer than right here? I'm not sure it's better for you to go, and I know all your friends would agree. Yeah? But what we know of him is, right, he's heard of these stories of adventure and heroes and stuff. He's 20 now, he kind of wants to leave, so I think I would say it's time for me to go out and see the world anyway. Sooner better than later, right? You're right, and I get how you feel. Anyone would probably get the urge to head out after living inside the walls of this place all their lives. It's just, all of us from the monks to the watchers, old Winthrop, Tethril, and the lot, we've all watched you grow up, and now you're leaving, and we don't know where you're going and when you'll come back. And the world out there, it's all messed up. We've all heard the stories even here. People dying left and right, armor and weapons failing them at the worst of times. It's not all like the stories in the books and songs. Here, kid, I was planning on giving this to you later in the day as a sort of farewell present, but I'd rather you take it off my hands now so I can think about it less. This iron crisis, it's causing all sorts of chaos in the Sword Coast right now. Okay, iron crisis, we note that. Most people empty their purses just for a reliable weapon that'll stay in one piece. I called in a few favors from Arcanis and the other smiths to gather some old pieces of metal and reforge them into this. It doesn't look much different from others like it, but I know it's the sort you're comfortable with, and I can promise its iron is pure. Anyways, you should get going. Gorion told me to send him over to you when we were finished with our drills. Probably kept you longer than I should have, as is. Oh. And there's the old man right there. Oh, there he is.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
That's his voice. Oh, my child, I'm glad I found you. There you are, my child. Good day, Gorion, sir. Beren and I've just finished our special drills, right as you arrived. I can see that. Thank you, Jondola, and well done, Beren. I trust that you have treated the training most seriously. Of course, I'm sure I'll need my skills on our journey, don't I? Indeed you will. I wish you did not, child. I'd prefer that you led a life away from death, but it is one we cannot avoid, I fear. I'm certain Beren's skills will keep him safe, even amidst the dangers of the Sword Coast, sir. I can assure you he is talented in combat. I do not doubt it, but death can take many forms in the dealing. But that is a matter for another time. You must prepare yourself, child, for we are soon to depart. You have some time to say your farewells, but do not take too long. And take these coins. We will have a chance to buy supplies on the road, but it is best to be prepared. Winthrop keeps a steady stock of equipment, and you will find most of what you need with him. Gather whatever you feel is necessary, and meet me at the front of the castle. I'll be waiting for you there, my child. Hey, he's given us 400 gold. That's quite a lot. So there we go. We got more than
atop the cliffs
we need.
that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Yeah, there we go. There we are. I do think I quickly need to do something. One of the mods, for whatever reason, changes the keys, and for whatever reason I have to assign the D key here again. That's no things. There we go. Now I can move to the right as well as to the left. We have gotten 400 gold. That's quite a lot. I think I have already... Yeah, there's my 120. That is my starting gold as a fighter. That's a roll. I think in the original, it's in AD&D second edition, it's 5d4 times 100. I think no, not times 100, times 20, something like that. So you would get from 200 gold to down to or times 10. I'm not sure. We have 520 gold here. That's what's important. So our journal has just been updated, and we are supposed to find Gorion there. My foster father has informed me that we must immediately leave Candlekeep and set out on a journey. He's given me some gold, and I must purchase supplies for the road, including weapons and armor. Yeah, I see the urgency here, yet I don't know. This is us, and we've grown up here. I do think he would like to say goodbye to all the people that he knew, and I don't know, take a last stroll around.
This all night.
Okay, yeah, he's getting restless, I see. Oh, look at that. In our barrel dummy here, we found a bit of gold. There's people around here, and I think one of the things that he always did was like checking the barracks and see if the commander in the barracks needs something done. Right? He is... Yeah, I guess that's something he did growing up. Running errands, running around the castle a lot. That's why his constitution is so good. And he knows that that's a way of, getting some coin, making people like him, all these kind of things.
I should have joined the army.
Ah, what a meat-filled night. That Hal is just too much. Poor Sepp has had to go man the gate this morning too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you anyways? And I'm just like, yeah, I was just wondering if you had any errands to run. Errands? Well, yeah, actually, I need a crowd of crossbow bolts. If you could get some of Winthrop at the inn, I'll reimburse you. Oh, very well, there'll be a few coins in it for you too. So you can stop giving me that look. Okay. So he's mentioning Hull, a guard who has had not that much sleep apparently. There we go, and he needs some bolts. Check. And who are these guys here?
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Okay, I'm not sure I can do the accent. Beren, it's good to see you, my boy. The two of us were worried you'd left with Gorion before we had a chance to see you off. It's going to be sad to watch you go after seeing you grow up in these walls. But we know you'll be fine. And don't worry, the keep will still be standing once you come back. All of us, Hull, Dader, and the lot, will make sure of it. Okay, so that's Arcanis, a dwarf apparently. There we go. That's our thing, right? We were the errand boy, and that's still in our in our brain. Like, always asking what people need. So yeah, I'm helping out around the place one more time before I go, because that was my thing growing up. Do you need anything? Anything I need, eh? Well, let me think. Well, Dader and I got awfully bored standing guard all day with nothing to do. We like to read to pass the time, but the castle doors are locked right now, so could you go over Winthrop's and ask to borrow a couple of books? We're on duty right now, so we can't go wandering off. Whatever you can get us is fine. Make sure they've got lots of pages, though. We'll need them for a while. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense that everyone who lives in here would be a reader. There's lots of books all around the place, and yeah, so that's what we need to do, getting them some books to read, keeping that in mind. Alright, well, I guess we'll just rough for a while. We have heard that Hull isn't in the best of moods, and maybe we can check on him. There we go.
Our rules are very strict.
Oh, the gate warden. Soon be gone, will you? Aye, Gorion asked me to teach you a wit about the finer arts of mass combat before we leave. Can I pique your interest with it, Beren? Yeah, I guess you would like to do that. I know that it's the in-game tutorial for fighting, and I don't need it, per se, but this is us, and I want to roleplay, so yeah, I would appreciate that, actually. Good then, child. This thing to maintain control of yourself in the heat of battle, but it's quite another to maintain one's authority over a group. I've asked Ob the illusionist to run through a few simulations for you down in the storage cellars. Just follow me this way and I'll unlock the door for you. But I guess I do like that idea, but I have to decline him for the time being. I don't have any armor on me. I need to purchase that first before I can do these kind of things. Oh, there we go. And I guess that is Hull. Hey kid, I woke late this morning, left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it from me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. I also find an antidote there. I think Trapper needs one for old Nessa. I see. He needs his sword, and he's already giving us a clue that he has an antidote that he wants to give to Drappin, apparently, for old Nessa. And we don't know who that is. Is that his wife? It's a bit, condescending to address her like that.
It's me, Imoen.
Oh, and while we head through the gate here, we are immediately apprehended by Imoen. I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puffguts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? Nah, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? Yeah. It's like, everyone's calling us a child, so I guess that's what we in turn do with Imoen, right? So we're calling her little one, or child. I guess the first option here. I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but will not say to where. Little one? I'm not much younger than you. Though you sure got tall fast. Relatively, anyway. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. Wish I could go with you. Yep, I really wish I could. Yes, sir. Really do. She's giving us a hint here. Alright, I get the message. I'll ask if you can go with us. Oh, don't be silly. Gorion would never even let you finish the sentence, especially after what that letter of his said. Did I say that? No, of course I didn't. Never saw no letter. Nope. I'll just get back to work now. You better go. Gorion is waiting. Oh, she's seen a letter. So Gorion has gotten a letter, and that is what makes him want to leave Candlekeep as soon as possible. Interesting. So, you've been heading up with Mr. G right away? Said your farewells and all? Not yet, but I was about to. Yeah, you better make sure you say goodbye to everyone. They'll just miss you, right? Who knows when you'll be back. Actually, if you've got a bit more time, why don't I tag along? I'll take any excuse to get away from my chores for the day. One last run round the castle before you go. What do you say? Sure, thanks, but I don't have time. It's a fun thing, right? Sure, let's hang out together one more time. They think they would have been friends growing up, and yeah, she may be a bit annoying, but she's also probably very fun to be around because she gets all these kind of crazy ideas and does things that are a bit unusual. Right you are, you and me doing our jobs, maybe a prank or two. Well, it'll be good memories for when you go, right? Kind of. There was a bit of a misread, but I think it serves, it works for her. She's obviously still wants to go with us. Oh, I see. I can actually level her up. Oh, because right now she's a thief level 0. So I guess I'm leveling her up to level 1. And I get to, select some skills for her and proficiency slots. Right. I think I can only do 1 because she's a thief. As you do see, I have installed a mod that or that reintroduces the original ways the weapons were panned out in these slots here, because Baldur's Gate 2 did what AD&D does in its core rulebook, and that is you have to be specialized in each of the weapons individually. But then there was the Fighter's Kit that came out a bit later, and that Fighter's Kit introduced groups of different weapons. And for a game like this, so we are very low level, I think that works better. Because now, right, we have small sword here, and now that means this weapon class allows the character to use short swords and daggers, right? We don't have to put a slot point in swords or daggers. We can do both with small sword. That's good for me. And when it comes to her skills, I think her main thing would have been opening locks, right? She's all about seeing if someone new is coming along, and they bring their things with them, putting them in chests, and then she can open them to see what's inside. I think that's very much her thing. So there we go. Maybe put it at 60. Maybe some pickpockets as well. That's also something she might be into. So there we are. Done currently. And there we go. There she is. She does have lore that is quite good. And I think it comes with intelligence, I think. Or intelligence plus wisdom, somewhere around there. Anyway, she is very intelligent after all. Many people make her a mage along the way. And I can see that happening in our game too. By the way, yeah, that's a custom image I've created a while ago, but it's still there, so we're still running with it. I think she should look a bit younger, but we're fine. And maybe like having some kind of mischievous smile on her face, something like that. So there we go. There are her other. Resistance is none, ability bonus. Okay, yeah. That's the usual stuff. She does have 8 hit points at this point. That's great. She also has good constitution. So like us, she's been a runner. So probably what we both did. Or maybe she was more the running away from things type. So there we go. She's also neutral good, so that explains why we work well together. She does steal things, but I guess she does not steal from the poor. The people that come here to Candlekeep would be well off. And she knows that, so they wouldn't miss a thing or two. Too much. So there's us. Now we get to go around together. And yeah, maybe help Hull out here. I think that's something we could do immediately. By the way, wasn't there mention of me getting something from Jondala? I didn't get anything. So that's a part where the mod is not working quite well. Oh well, I guess we can do without. But he asked us to get something from his chest. And that should be in he said northeast. I don't see how that would apply to this little map here. Apparently that is the north. Don't know why we would know that. So there you go. There's a strange potion and a sword. Now, as you do see, I don't know what this potion is all about. And that's another mod that I've installed, and that is the normal AD&D 2nd edition stuff. You don't know what a potion is when you've never seen it before. And maybe Imoen, with her better lore, knows about it. And she would know that it's an antidote. Right, as the name applies, this potion will neutralize any poison. So, good stuff. That is exactly what Hal asked us. And there is his sword. Now, let's go back and bring him his sword. By the way, installed another mod where the characters move faster outside of combat. I think that's better for everyone. So there we go. Oh, thanks, kiddo. Geraint didn't bring you up half bad, did he? You're lucky to have grown up here in Candlekeep, to be honest. Sometimes I think that the world outside these gates has gone mad. What with all the fighting over the iron shortages and all. Am and Baldur's Gate will be at war before the season's out. Mark my words. Anyhow, I'm on duty. Here's 20 gold pieces for saving my skin from the chief. Okay. Wow. That much gold for just running back and forth for a sword? Maybe I should try to arrange this for this sword to disappear for a bit, then happen to find it. What do you think? Yeah, that's Imoen for you. So, there you go. Gained our first experience, lost the item, and there we are. Sword coast doesn't need people like you. Helpful. But you're still a kid. You need to work out a bit more. Aha. Well, I guess my strength of 15 is not the best. It is above average, so definitely. Well, hey, you didn't tug Orion, did you? I'm with him, right? I'm playing along. But what? That I had some beer while being on duty, that I offered you some. If your father knew, I offered his kid alcohol and that I drank some when I was to watch the gates, he'd probably be more than furious. Yeah, I guess that's where I'm like, come on, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm just a few years younger than you, Hal, so stop pretending that I'm 12, alright? Since I can drink alcohol, I definitely can. So he didn't tell anyone. No, you're safe, but don't forget, I keep an eye on you. Remember what you promised? You said that we would have another one in a while. Oh, sure, but, not today. Yeah, that's a problem. Not sure if I'll be here in a day. I heard some rumors. I was to ask you, I heard Data tell Osprey that you heard Winthrop told Drappin that Gorion said, you're leaving? That's Candlekeep for you, right? Everyone kind of knows everything because people are gossiping all the time. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm afraid. Why? Are you going to miss me, Mr. Sentinel? What? In your dreams, or maybe just a little bit. Without you, this place will become even more boring. I know. All these people have great knowledge, but just a few of them know how to relax, play the drunk spider and other stuff. Yeah, I know. I'll miss you, Hal. I'm not sure if I ever told you, but you're a really great man. Well, sometimes you're really lazy. You keep calling me a kid. You forget to take a bath. Whoa! I get it, really. Oh, there's one more thing. I always thought we would spend some time together, and now I suppose it's too late. I always know how to cheer me up, kid. Even when the gate master was being a real pain in the back, you said something, and my gloomy mood would go away. Okay, is that an offer? Does he still want to drink with us? I doubt anyone would notice if we disappear for a moment or two, just back there. I would like to say goodbye in a way or two. I always wanted to spend some more time with you. I'm not sure where this is going. Is he still talking about having a beer? They didn't notice we had a drink. They won't notice you had a small break. Come on, Hal. I don't want to regret things I missed out. Are we having a drink now? I'm sure none of us is going to regret a single thing, kid. Okay. The screen has gone dark, and there it is again. Oh, that was nice. I'm sure that will be much easier to stand now, especially since I can still feel you, kid. I wish I could leave with you, but... Look, take my sword. It's a fine blade, and you can trust it. Since the problems with the iron, it became difficult to find a sword one can trust. It's not magical, but at least it won't break easily. I guess. Thank you. Just be careful, the iron and the bandits, the times we live in are really dangerous ones. We've gained an item, Hal's longsword, and the dialogue. Okay. I'm not sure what happened here. So apparently we got this nice sword. There you go. And it comes with a bonus on Thaco. That's great. Okay. I think it's also a sword that would not break in this case, because the normal steel swords can actually break in the game. It's kind of annoying, but that is reflective of the crisis we're in. So yeah, I'll take a sword. That's actually what I like to do. There you go. The Thaco is much better now. Yeah, I guess I got a nice sword, but I feel so dirty. It's like, what happened here? I don't know. fondle up my buttocks. So what did he do there? So maybe Imoen, let's get away from this. Okay. I think what makes it more creepy is that he called us kid the whole time, right? That's let's say Imoen is going here like, what are you having here? Yoink. What was that, Imoen? Nothing. He's gonna just take things left and right, so there we are. Oh well, let's get rid of the HUD for a while. Just take in the nice map. There we are. I think it's been upscaled a bit. The original was like 640 times 320, so it was like that. So you never quite saw what was around you all the time. So that was quite something back in the day, but we didn't know what we missed anyway. So there we go. This is Candlekeep Inn. So that is where we are supposed to go to get supplies. And there's someone waiting here. An elf, by the looks of things. A person called Alec. Hey, going somewhere? Hey Alec, yeah, I'm leaving Candlekeep. Oh, I overheard Allround and Gorion arguing about it. Allround wanted to send you away alone, like he always does whenever your name is mentioned. And Gorion said he would die first. So this Allround character does not like us, apparently. Well, it's kind of embarrassing, actually. I broke the pistachio jar I was dusting, and they both stared at me. I guess it's chamber pot duty for another 10 days, as I haven't even gotten immediately familiar with Allround's piss pot already. Ugh. Don't start about Allround's chamber pot again. I really don't want to know. Maybe that's the one. He's got a pistachio jar in his chambers? And a horrible collection of urinals. What? You really don't want to see it. That's, I think he has weird kinks, that man. Since my uncle at the Shrine of Orgrimmar died, all round does is send me on errands. Cleaning, dusting, emptying his trash. I don't think he wants me to become a priest. He'd much rather see me as a servant. Yeah. I think he's really got it out for you, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because I'd do anything for you and he knows it. Oh, okay. Apparently very good friend. Maybe bailed us out a couple of times. Sometimes I wish I could escape this place too, but it's Candlekeep, the great library. Even kids of the richest nobles don't get to read half as much as you and I have read in the last year. True. Adventures, legends, ancient lore and magic, history and news from all over the world. There are travelers and pilgrims too. Yesterday I heard Drizzt was somewhere in the area on his way to the 10 towns. Imagine. You might even get to meet him when you're out these walls. I don't care much about Drizzt anyway. Unless you meet a pack of hungry orcs first. But I'm an eternal optimist. Yeah. I'll deal with those orcs in a blink. You just wait. I've no doubt you'll do well. You're good with your weapon and you know about the world outside a fair bit. Ah well, these are dry words. What I mean to say is, you're getting to kick their asses. You know it. I know it, and the orcs know it. But since they're stupid, they'll come at you anyway. And you'll make an omelette out of them. That's what heroes do. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a real hero. And you'll be one. Clean socks, a ready smile, and you'll have the artists lining up in no time. Just don't let Imoen know that you're posing for a portrait. You'll never hear the end of it. Luckily enough, she's far away here. Or at least a few paces. I'm a little envious, to be truthful. I love the hallowed halls of Candlekeep, but I want to see the world too. But duty calls, and right now it's calling me right back to the Shrine of Orgrimmar. See you there later? You've never talked much about why you wanted to become a priest. Yeah, maybe it's time to ask him that before we leave. You've never asked, or have you? But I'll tell you, if you really want to know. Just come. Oh, I'll be there. Well, it's not as if I can go anywhere else, really. Especially seeing how Tethril, I always say Tethril, but it's Tethril, prowls the grounds today. Kind old man, but misstep in his sight, and Allround's not far behind with sharp words. Like the snake in the grass, these two. I'll see you at the Shrine of Orgrimmar. Stay out of trouble. Alright, that's Alec. So I guess one of our friends growing up. Nice guy.
What do you
wants to become a
want?
priest of Ogma. So, there we are. We're going inside for a moment. And here we meet a dwarf.
By Moradin's hammer, you're driving me crazy, barkeeper.
Please calm thyself down, my goodness. How many times must I tell you that I don't know where this tray is?
Berserk! Gorsham Bamarza Buldervel!
Cursing will not help you, my friend. Either you start searching for him or you wait here.
Rumph! Give me another one then, barkeeper.
Come on, Beren. Let's make our rounds to the castle. We're not going to get another chance like this again, you know? Yeah, let's hang out with these people one more time. And all these illustrious guests that are hanging out here as well. Let's have a talk with Winthrop first.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
There we go. Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee as per Candlekeep's custom, don't you know? That's Winthrop. You always were the big kidder, Winthrop. That gets funnier very nearly every time I hear it. Perhaps not quite so often. Just having a bit of fun with ye, my friend. The monks may be walking about here with poles in their nethers, but you know you are always welcome here in my sight. Garayan did well with you, he did. So is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? I was like, yeah, sure, what do you have? What does he have, indeed? Oh yeah, can sell the stupid quarterstaff. I'm not going to need it. And yeah, maybe it's time also we look for some equipment for ourselves and for Imoen over there. So as for armor, I guess you'll go with splint mail, armor class 4. I mean, it's never reflected in any of the games, but in a role-playing way, this is not the best armor you could have, splint mail. Like, it's very, very cumbersome, very hard. You cannot move that well in it. I think it's reflected in the text here. In AD&D, in the role-playing game, there's actually like an equipment accessory where they tell you about this, and there's some extra rules that this armor can break more easily. But I guess for our purposes here, it has 3 versus piercing, miss-up, 2 versus crushing. That's quite good, because the other option would be chainmail. That's already worse. And 3 versus slashing is nice, but 7 versus crushing, so it's worse against crushing blows. So yeah, let's take the splint mail. I'll also get a shield. So there we go, large shield. Yes, I'll take the large one then. Gives an extra +1 versus missile attacks. Good stuff. And yeah, a helmet. Don't know why they have horns. There we go. Oh, there's a braces and a girdle. I'll buy those 2. Just to, the girdle for having our weapons in check, and the braces here maybe for steadying our hand when we hold the sword. There you go. That's going to be our thing. There may be Imoen here. When it comes to her armor. Oh, she could wear studded leather, I guess. Problem is, that weighs 25... I don't know what it is, pounds. And I think she's not able to equip that much. So she might be over-encumbered anytime, like we do something. Maybe not even take her armor for now. Maybe we can equip her with armor later. As for now, let's say we just take some arrows. I've raised the amount of stackings for arrows to 120, I think. So let's take 18. That would line up to... yeah. There we go. 3 stacks of 120. And yeah, where is a bow? She can use a short bow. So there we go. There's one for her. I think that will be it. Yeah, that will be it for now. Or maybe we can already buy a short sword for her. I guess we could do that. We have the money. And then maybe a What do we do? A small shield or a buckler? Let's get a small shield for her. There we go. Now, we can dress up. Helmets are not visible, I've seen, so maybe that's a mod thing. I'm not sure. So there's a girdle and our braces. There we are. Oh yeah, still carrying that around, so we need to find that Drappin guy. And there's Imoen. Yeah, she's gonna get these arrows in her quiver. Never mind, there's 360 arrows in her quiver. We don't question that, right? That's Never mind. So there we are. Alright, so we've bought some equipment. Oh yeah, I totally forgot.
As clean as an elven
There it goes. As good to see you again as any other I could have laid eyes on. Make yourself as comfortable as you will. If you wish for anything, just ask. Oh ho, and I see a familiar face tagging along with you too. Imoen girl, does my memory fail me? Or did I not entrust you with the cleaning of the rooms upstairs, eh? Ah, puff guts. I'll get to it later. Yeah, I just need to find a cleaning rag somewhere. Now, haven't I always told you to be honest to your old man? You're spending time with Beren before he goes. I don't mind it. Just make sure you don't forget before the day's through, eh? Now his old back ain't as good as bending over to reach the corners as it used to be. Oh, come on. Alright. I'll get to it after I'm done sending off Beren. That's a good girl. Oh yeah, there we go. Do you have any spare books you could lend, Winthrop? Arcanus and Data were asking. Hey, there's some books in the guest room for those who are bored and looking for something to read. It's got nothing on the great library, of course, but it's something. They'll be on the shelf. Go ahead, take them, child. They're most gathering dust these days. Okay, so he's telling us to use or to get some books from the room over there. As good to see you again as any other I could have laid eyes on. Make yourself as comfortable as you will. If you wish for anything, just ask. Alright, yeah, that was the same thing he did said before, so I have to read that out. Show me what you got. I forgot to actually get some bolts, right? There we go. Now, there are people here. Quite a lot of people, actually. So maybe let's have a look around. Maybe Imoen is like, yeah, I can get those books for you. And he's like, going inside here and be like, oh, sorry. I'm like, yeah, what's here? Oh, let's see. Things, nice. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. And, okay, there's the books he mentioned. Oh, what's this? A little dagger? Don't mind if I do. There we go. Can have that too as well, I guess. What do we have here? The history of Sambia. And the history of the Dales and the Elven Court. Oh, it's faraway lands as well. Not concerning us that greatly. And now she's like, hello, people.
No time to chit-chat.
Yeah, step up the heat, young one. You need a good fire to warm the chill stares of those monks. Most inhospitable they are. Isn't that so, lovey? Oh, yes, darling. They're most standoffish. Oh, yeah. I guess she would... Yeah, I guess she would not threaten them. That's a bit weird. Yeah, that one here. Perhaps they have not been as welcoming as they could have, but you are strangers in their home. Perhaps. But if they wish no one to enter, it is a simple matter of not letting anyone enter at all. 'Twould certainly be a shame if they did, though. Such a storehouse of knowledge is limited use if no one can use the stored knowledge. Oh well, 'tis cozy enough here by the fire to wash away any troubles I otherwise have with the place. Okay. How about you, madam?
Pleasure to meet a socially acceptable
I'd much
person
prefer it if
such
you
as
would leave me
yourself.
be. Okay. Oh, I'm back. Okay, so what do we do? Talk with the people around here? Maybe that dwarf here. He was grumpy, but I guess we know dwarves. To a degree. We've worked with the smith, who's a dwarf.
By Moradin's hammer. What do you want, boy?
Yeah, maybe just see if he can run some errands for him, because he seemed to be looking for something.
Ah, good, that's more like it. That foolish dreamer Adam, the pathetic excuse of an errand boy, has my book and is floating around here somewhere. I'm cooling my heels over here, and his lordship does not consider it necessary to appear. I should. Berserk! Come on, see if you can find him and bring me my book.
He's looking for some guy called Adam. Yep, on my way, sir.
It's about time. Come on, what are you waiting for, boy?
Again, what's with the calling me boy? I'm a man. Look at me, I'm wearing a sword and a shield and armor. Don't call me boy. Anyway, so what do we have here?
Hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Ah, yes, I'm back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Varagos was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Grind's ward, aren't you? You've come into your own. If you would permit an old man, jealous of youth, to say so, I left an identifier scroll with Tethril in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now. If you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful.
How about you finish one job first before saddling another?
Very good. Yeah. Yes. If you could please root out this book quickly. The good dwarf strained my nerves a little. That's great stuff. Okay, so he asked us to get him a scroll of identify. But, yeah. Our good dwarf here is getting a bit antsy, apparently. Let's say, in the time while he's talking to people, Imoen has gone upstairs and does a little, what do you have a look? There's someone here. Wouldn't mind the 4 gold, I guess. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. What do we have here? Oh, that one's locked. Not locked anymore. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, what do we have here? A pearl and a silver necklace. Good stuff. Doodle-doodle-doo. Hello, Mr. Dwarf. Oh, we got something locked away as well. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, some kind of potion. Don't know what potion that is. Do we know? No, we don't. We don't know what potion this is. Not going to drink it then. Da-dee-dup-dee-dup-dee-doo. Oh, another room. Locked. Oh. The lockpick has failed. That's going to be interesting. Maybe try again. And now we succeeded. Oh, what is this? Also not identified. It's a gem we don't know. And I guess Imoen would know her fair share of gems. She's gotten several over the time. Alright, that might actually be expensive, so we're gonna hold on to it. Let's have a round the other one here. Oh!
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Yes, might I help you? Oh, wrong room, I fear. Perfectly understandable. Good eve to you.
What you want?
I've never been here. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. What's here? What's over there? Oh, there's another one.
Away with you, beggar.
It's kind of the same person here, just different clothes. What? I certainly hope there's an explanation for this intrusion. Explain yourself. Room numbers mixed up about? Dreadfully sorry. Yes, well, just don't let it happen again. Nope, won't. Bye-bye. Whoop. Yeah, maybe usually Imoen would not just grab so many things, but I think she's already made up her mind about joining Beren later. So there she is. She's getting as much things as she can. Yeah. And there's Winthrop, and now she's like, yeah, look at this. I look at this pearl I got here, and this necklace. And he's like, where did you get that from? Oh, you know, I did this errand for some guy, and then he gave me those things, and you know how it is. They just end up in my pocket. Yeah, I'm now I reported things stolen, I guess. So yeah, okay. I'll take them. Good stuff. Got some more coin already. So yeah, maybe before we do anything else, let's just get the dwarf his book. That seems to be important for him. Anyway, let's get up here. Oh, who's this?
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh, hello. Hey, have you seen my copy of the history of Harua anywhere? You know, how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just east of here and... Oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. Okay. There we go. We'll do more things. Okay. I guess that happens when we talk to people. Don't talk to the cows. They might want us to go on an errand too. What's this? That is the priest's quarters. We don't need to get in there. Oh, and is this Drappin?
What do you need?
Ah. Lydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay there beside the cow. You could run it over to her and then come back. I've got some more plans for you. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's get this over quickly. There we go. Come on, Imoen. We'll just do this very quickly. Going back and forth. Hello, cows. And there's Lydia. My book. Oh, you remind me of Garayan when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, I know, but he says it's a toil of love, a toil of destiny even. You must be a very special child indeed, to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. There's a bit of paper stuck in the spine of this book. I just noticed it when I pulled out some straw. Is this yours, Beren? Oh, I see. It's addressed to Tama van Nustas. Let me just pull it gently out and... Oops! Oh, I tore it. Oh my, this looks like the handwriting of Cameron the scribe. Oh dear, it's a love letter. Let me just fold it back together. Beren, I just saw Cameron by the library stairs. Would you mind? I guess he never really minded. He knows that people give him things when he does errands for them. So, yeah, he's like, oh, it's a love letter? Can't imagine that hermit ever coming out of his cave long enough to love anyone. How Cameron was in love once. Even a hermit has a heart. Garayan and I used to joke about Cameron being a bit of a cold fish because we never imagined that he would ever find anyone enough to his liking. When he met Tama and then chose to bond with her, we were very surprised. They were very different personalities, and yet they were so much in love. You should ask Cameron about it. It's such a sad story. Aha, so we gotten the letter. There we go. And the gem. I'm like, I don't know what that gem is. Do you know what that gem is, Imoen? And she's like, yes, of course. It's a lynx eye gem. Don't you know that? Jesus. Everyone knows that. He's like, oh, sorry. And there's the letter. Now the thing is, do we peek? I think we're both nosy. He's like, no, we should not do that. That's a private letter, right? You probably wouldn't want us to see that. Imoen is sort of like, no, why? It's torn open already. Folded back together, so he wouldn't know if we unfolded it and refolded it again, I guess. Oh, yeah, guess I'm torn. I'm gonna roll for this. 1 to 3 is they have a look at the letter, and 4 to 6 is they don't. It's a 1. So, yeah, they go into a silent corner and then have a peek. Dear Tama, here in the silence of my office, I'm missing the scratch of your pen, your gentle cough, and the squeak of your chair as you shift. All the small noises which signaled the glorious fact that you, dear you, were nearby me. I did not even have to raise my eyes to know that your delicate little fingers were creating beauty so close to me. I could even stretch out my foot under the table that we shared and brush against your graceful ankles. Those days were heaven. I thought I might have them forever. Only my reverie, Tama. Only with my face streaming with tears. See. Oh, look at that. We could copy it even, but I don't see the need for copying that letter. So yeah, we'll carefully fold it again and hope he will not call us out on it. That's, I guess, what we will do. So, yeah, there we are. And now, yeah, she's gotten her book back.
What's up?
And this Drappin asked us to come back. So there we go. We are getting back to him. Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it, though. Her being sick and all.
I need to get to one of them potions of antidote of Hull. He stayed up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to man the gates early this morning, so I bet he's got a few of them lying around somewheres. Yep, met him. Also been fondled by him, I guess.
Orders?
So, yeah. There's your antidote. Hey, you're a wonder you are. Stick with me and we'll go far. Well, okay, stick with me and we'll probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? They say the bandits out there aren't after gold and gems anymore, but just plain old iron. It's one of them, whatchamacallits, paradoxes or whatever. It's dangerous, so you want to wear some good solid plate and carry an axe that make Tempest jealous. Which, well, in protecting it, just makes everyone want a piece of you, right? Given my druthers, I guess I'd rather stay right here. Yeah, there you go. He gets his antidote, and I guess that's for, is that Annabelle? It just says cow. But we're assuming it's Annabelle. Don't know. Could not be anyone else, right? So, there we are. We ran our first errands. Still need to get those bolts to the commander in the barracks. Got that thing here. Good stuff. Got us some experience, right? So, there we go. 120 at this point. Wow. We are going places. Now, going over here, there are a lot of people around. There's Alec again. Definitely want to talk to him again. There's another person up here. And that's Adam. Adam, my boy. Hey there, Beren. How are you on this lovely day? The sun is shining, the flowers bloom, and everything is just right. First of all, we're like, what are you doing outside? Did Revo actually grant you some free time? Revo? Oh man, don't get me started on him. If he would catch me, I'd be in some serious trouble. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, if you receive the muse's kiss, you have to use it. I'm going to write a poem about the roses. Do you want to read it when it's finished? Yeah, of course, Adam. I love poems. Yeah, I know. I'll show you when I'm done. Well, you can't forget it now. I think it need a little peace and quiet. Yeah, before you fall asleep here at Winthrop's, there's a pretty angry dwarf who... A dwarf? And what does that have to... Oh. Ah, damn it, Beren. Now I remember why I have this great tome with me. Oh, he's going to tear my head off, huh? Yeah, don't worry. I'll take care of it. Just give me the book and I'll make sure that he gets it. You would do that? Man, that takes a lot of my mind. You're a real friend. Yes, I am a real friend. I know. Come on, Imoen. We'll just go back to the tavern. Give the dwarf his book, and then he'll... I guess he will allow us to run more errands for other people. Because apparently that is what we do. Okay, here we are. Now. Do we have the tome?
Yes, here is the book.
Ah, finally, I owe you my thanks by Moradin's hammer. Not too wrong after all. Bragar is the name, and yours?
My name is Beren. I'm pleased to meet you.
Listen to that boy. Straight from textbook for etiquette. You're absolutely right, Beren. How about joining me for a mug?
Oh, we finally got to have that beer that Hull promised us, but instead we only got his wandering hand. Of course, at your expense?
Of course I'll pay. You've earned it. Hey, barkeeper, bring two.
One for you, Master Bragar, but don't you think that Beren would be served better with milk?
Bah! If Bragar of Clan Bardomar pays for drinks, then Bragar of Clan Bardomar chooses what is brought to the table. A beer for the boy, and quick!
Go along with that, but if you drink him under the table, you will ensure that he is ready to leave when Gorion will.
Well then, cheers!
Yeah, cheers, and thanks for the beer, but I have to take my leave. My foster father has asked for me.
And you should not let him wait, boy. I tell you, you can learn a lot from the old. You ever come to Bergost and visit me at Thunderhammer Smithy? I would appreciate it. Oh yes, this is for you and your efforts. May Berenar be with you.
Oh yeah, gold. And there he goes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. kind of exited through the wall over here. Never mind. I guess this is where we can go back to him. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. We already got that job. There we are. Oh my, there's like ladies around, by the way. So maybe we talk to the ladies as well. There we go.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
At last, I'm in Candlekeep, where I've wanted to be for so long. It says Linda, okay. But now I wander the rooms here, moody and sad. I'm like, oh, you're looking very pale indeed. Aren't you feeling well? I had a terrible adventure. For me as well as for the man I love. Oh, that sounds horrible. Do you want to talk about it? You're Geraint's foster child, aren't you? Yes, I think I want to talk with you about it. Have you been to the infirmary? My fiancé is recovering there from the injuries he got in his last fight. No, haven't spoken to him yet. He has an obvious injury. He lost an arm, but the wounds that are still troubling him are his memories of what happened during this fight and the conditions under which he lost that arm. I'm troubled by it too. You see, I cut off his arm. Oh, okay. It was the only thing to do. Okay. So I guess his arm got injured, or the wound was festering, and then she had to cut it off. I guess that was the case, right? I beg your pardon. I don't understand that. We were on our way to Candlekeep when suddenly a portal started opening near us. Monsters came out and started attacking. It was horrible. Sir Trun defended us, and it looked as if he would win easily. Then one of the creatures bit into his arm, dragging him toward the portal. He lost his sword. There was only one possible way to save him, and I used it. Otherwise, he would be dead by now. Oh, wow, okay. This didn't happen just after a fight. It happened in the fight. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's horrible. What now? I don't know. Maybe it will all resolve by itself. No, it is not that easy. Sir Trun proposed to me what seems a long, long time ago, and we went on this educational journey to Candlekeep. You have to understand, I'm the daughter of noble family and never touched any kind of weapon. His gaze upon me when he realized what happened. Forgive me, but I do not want to talk more about it. I need to be patient and hope that he will overcome his feelings. Poor Sir Trun, he is so brave. He grimly tries not to attribute any importance to the matter, but doesn't succeed in overcoming his feelings of horror. He's bound to his proposal to a woman he now fears, and is trying to convince himself it is nothing to worry about. I still see that look in his eyes. I decided not to go to the infirmary until someone brings the news of his recovery, or until he approaches me himself. I see. So now we can seek out Sir Trun in the infirmary, because maybe we can mend things there. Maybe there's something in it, but yeah, it's also kind of a very sad thing, right? Guy lost his arm, and she did that. She said she never held a weapon. That's, well, apparently she was able to cut off an arm. I don't think that's... Anyone could do that who's never held a weapon, but there we go. Leaves us with one person here. That's her. Oh, it's you, Beren. Hey, it's Miss Nose in the books all day, with surprise, surprise, a nose in another book. Still around. I thought you'd have been gone from here by now. Hello, Mordain. I beg your pardon for not sounding more agitated. I've been up all night reading, as you might expect, so my focus is a little... Actually, yesterday I found a certain reading particularly fascinating. I'd have recommended it to you, had you the time to spare. To be quite blunt, I envy you a little, you know. I know your journey isn't far for leisure, but there's a wealth of knowledge out there for the gathering. Who knows when it will be my time to go out and see it. Well, in any case, this is farewell for now, I suspect, however, that we'll meet again sooner than either of us expect. Yeah, I know. But, is there anything I can do for you before I go? There we go. Actually, there's one thing. I hate to ask this of you, it's certainly not an urgent matter, but should you have the chance, could you deliver this letter to the clinic for me? Just hand it over to the reader that does chores there. Young man, short, yellow robes. Probably soaked with dishwater. Thanks in advance. Okay. Got another letter. A mystery letter that she wants delivered. And I guess the clinic and the infirmary are the same thing. So we're heading there anyway. So yeah, okay. Alright. Let's go down here and walk past the barracks. Have we given them the books, by the way? Oh no, we haven't. Still need to give them the books. Here we go, guys.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Always says the same thing. Hello again, Beren. I've got the books you asked for.
Oh, thank you, my boy. We'll have much less trouble standing guard with these.
History of Zambia, eh? Isn't that where you're from, Tyler? I remember you saying something along those lines. That was a long time ago. I don't really have the best memories of those days. You can have that one, Arcanis.
I see. Well, I'd still like to read yours after I'm done with mine.
I'm sorry to trouble you for the legwork, Beren. Here, take these arrows with you. It's a dangerous world beyond these walls. Keep your eyes out for trouble in the distance and bring it down before it gets too close to you. I'm sure you'll do fine. Okay, got some masterwork arrows. Good stuff. 30 of them. Maybe she could even use them. Who knows what we'll encounter, so maybe she will need those. Let's put things a little bit in order. By the way, we got another letter. She's like, why don't we have a peek? No, Imoen, we can't. This time it's actually a sealed letter, I guess. You would definitely notice if I looked at it. Like, okay, fine. So, let's give him the bolts that he asked for.
Here you are, you little money grubber. Put a few gold pieces in your purse.
Yes, thank you.
What do you want?
What's with the attitude? There we go. Yeah, maybe Imoen is like, hey, can we have a look at the bunkhouse? Sometimes I find some things in there, and I'm like, what, Imoen? Really? He's like, yeah, come on, just a quick look. I'm like, yeah, fine.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Oh, there's a guy there. Imoen, just stand aside. I will talk to that guy.
Here there, you Gorian's little whelp, aren't ya? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me.
Uh-huh. What business is that of yours?
I'll make it my business, if it please. Just thought I'd have me a look at you for myself before he puts a blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're troubled, so I'm gonna use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show him.
He's actually attacking us. Wow. And he definitely asked that I was me. So he was looking for me. Imoen, use that bow. What the heck was that? That man, he was trying to kill you, Beren. No, worse, he was trying to kill you specifically. What is going on? I don't know. I've never met him in my life. He sure knew who you were. He recognized you on sight. We need to tell someone, Beren. Someone just slipped into Candlekeep to try and kill you. Maybe you shouldn't go after all. You need people to protect you. But I want to go. You're serious? Even after just now, with someone trying to put a knife in you? Beren! Sorry, Beren, I'm just really freaked out right now. Whatever you decide to do, it's your choice. I just don't want my friend to die out there. Be careful, okay? Yeah, so that just happened. Someone was trying to kill me. Horrible. Yeah, someone wishes me dead. Gorion is right to think we are no longer safe here. Alright.
Something on your mind?
Something on your mind? Karen says, all of you should watch yourselves carefully. There have been some strange men asking about Beren. Yeah, you don't say. Oh, it's nice that you tell that tell me that now. Could have told me before. But yeah, okay. So there we are. And that is, I think, the infirmary. So there we go. Right. Okay, people to look out for. Guy in yellow robes. That looks like him. Hey, stand.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Yeah, hey there, no time to chat. I have a mountain of dishes to tackle. I have a letter from Mordain for you. From Mordain? To me? Okay, let me have a look. Well, right, thanks for delivering it. I've got to get things ready quickly. Okay, I guess I kind of know what kind of letter that was. So there we go.
Stop poking me. What, you want me to take out the trash too?
What's with his attitude? Maybe I need to choose some different voice for him. Because he would not be that kind of,
Yes?
Yes? What do you want? Please let me rest. As you can see, I am injured.
Who are you, sir?
I am Sir Trun, and I'm currently in this infirmary to recover from the injuries I sustained in my last fight.
Oh, that's him. I talked to your fiancée. The poor woman doesn't feel well at all.
I know, and it tortures me that I'm incapable of helping her. It is like I am paralyzed. My injury is no reason for my behavior toward her. I fell in love with a beautiful young maiden and proposed to her, and now...
Does it seem as if the whole world's gone crazy?
In a way, yes. Since she already talked to you, it won't hurt if I do so too. Actually, I feel a great urge to talk about this with someone who cares or to listen. We got into an unexpected fight. Everything was going well. Then all of a sudden, one of the creatures sunk its teeth into my arm. I wasn't able to free myself, and it was dragging me toward the portal. There was a pain at my shoulder, and next thing I knew, I was lying in front of the portal, watching it close behind the last of the monsters. Linda was standing beside me, pale as a ghost, my sword in her hands. She saved my life the only way it was possible in that moment, by chopping off my arm. I'm not talking about the loss of my arm. That was lost the moment the monster bit into it. What I mean... What does he mean? Yeah, I guess what bothers you is her sudden foresight and prowess. Not only did she understand the only way to save you, she also did it in what must have been a time frame of mere seconds. And all that despite the fact that she is only the daughter of an old house. Yeah, that's what I thought before. Yes, that's it. That is what keeps troubling me. She's completely inexperienced if it comes to fighting, yet she acts like a long-established knight. I couldn't have done it better had I been in her position. The sensible detachment she showed by cutting off another's arm, if it was the only way to save him. How much experience must one gain? How many friends must one lose in battle before developing this insight? She just did it when it was necessary. My poor Linda. Surely she is terribly frightened, but how should I confront her after being so distant toward her? All she did was save me. Oh, I like that one. There's only one possibility. Linda has to learn how to fight, so you will have to teach her. Take her as your squire. Yes, that's what we read in the books. I beg your pardon? That is absurd. She is a young maiden, innocent and frail. And she shows the fighting prowess of an experienced knight. There's more to your fiancée than you thought, said Trun. Wait, I see what you mean. It is hidden inside her, isn't it? The gift shows differently in different people. Some know from early childhood where their path will lead. For others, the revelation comes all of a sudden. It's a great surprise. Yes, it seems the only way to go forward and leave this horrible memory behind us. She made the first step onto this path. To expect her to return to her former life would be cruel. There's no without in there. And unrealistic.
I will go to her now. I'll be approaching her with an unusual present for a woman of her origin. My sword. My body recovered a long time ago. It was my mind that felt injured and wouldn't come to rest. You dragged me out of my thoughts of despair, and I thank you deeply. We're in your debt. Now I'll go to her. I'm eager to see how she will react. Is she really ready for this? I'm also bothered as to what I will tell her parents, who imagine their daughter on an educational journey in Candlekeep. Farewell, in case we don't meet again. May Tyr protect you. Okay, there we go. Oh, got some experience points. Nice. Okay. Let's check out who else is in here. Quite a lot of people, right? I guess these people here are sleeping. Yeah. There's no point talking to them. But yeah, here is the priest.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Uh-huh. So, you are sick. You look rather healthy to me, but you never can tell. Do you need any potions or such things?
If he's asking, yeah, that would be nice.
All right then, take this potion.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
I guess we got a potion. And I don't know what it is, but I guess it has healing qualities. That much I can guess. Imoen, do you know what that is? Yeah, I know. It is a potion of healing, you nimwit. You dimwit, that's the word. You dimwit. When wholly consumed, this potion restores 9 hit points. Oh, that's nice. Let's take it. We might need it. If maybe there are more attackers inside the keep. Who's this?
Hello there.
Oh, Canderous. Good morning, Beren. I'm glad we got a chance to see each other before you leave. May Helm watch over you and Garayan on your journey. Oh, you look as busy as ever, Canderous. Is there anything I can do to help you? I would hate to trouble you on the day of your departure, but there's something in fact. As you can see, the clinic is especially full of patients today. We've almost used up all of our bandages and medicines here. I was informed that we were to receive a new supply of stock this morning, but it has yet to arrive. I've asked the priests of Ogma, and they have told me that the worker in charge of delivery has been late to perform their duties. What? Don't look at me. I wouldn't steal stuff used for healing people. They're too important. That wouldn't be even slightly funny. If you could go to the priest's quarters and inquire as to their status, I would be most grateful. The priest's quarters. I guess we can do that. There you go. Oh, there's Hull again. I don't know. I feel a bit awkward. I'm gonna just go around Hull. Oh, that's Linda. Ah, here you are. I deeply wanted to thank you. Trond came to me and he offered me the opportunity to become a squire. At first I thought he'd lost his mind completely, but when he kneeled down and handed over his sword, he told me it was you who made him understand, and I see what he means. It is the only way to overcome this nightmare. It will help us both to accept what happened. Maybe he will fall in love with his fighting squire, just as he fell in love with the maiden once? Maybe. For now, he has a task as a knight, as I do, as a squire. May Lathander bless you with all his power. Farewell. Oh, that's nice.
Zug, or whatever.
Well, we still make a kind of half circle around Hull. Unless he gets any ideas. He called me kid. Ugh. Ugh.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, who's here? Oh, that's Revo.
By Moradin's hammer!
Oh, I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of the building yesterday already. Hop to it, get in there.
Beware, Rat Nation. Beren be here with his mighty broom to claim all that is yours. Isn't this what we have cats for? Yeah, okay. And I guess she'll not come with him. Be like, no, that's your job, cleaning out the rats. He's like, yeah, there we go. while the music plays. It's like, yeah. Fighting the rats. Fighting the rats. There's 2 cats in here. What are they doing? They're useless. Totally useless. There you go.
Ah, yes, kill them like the rats that they are. A glorious battle unlike any this world has ever seen.
Here's 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all at one. It in one place. 5
What's
gold
up?
pieces. Well, I guess I didn't really. Wow. Oh well, I guess we're back here. It's time to talk with Alec again. We like Alec. He's our friend. Hello again. Busy with your chores? Wait, you look distraught. What's wrong? Yeah. No, I think he never complained about it. He knows he's getting gold from it and stuff. So yeah, it's lucrative in a way. Do I tell him about this? Do I want him to be worried for me? Yeah, I think I just try to get around it and say, no, it's nothing. I'm just going to miss this place. Yeah, good memories. I wouldn't miss it too. And I would miss you. I've already started, sort of. But seriously, if there's something really wrong, do tell me. He's asking again, right? Alright, actually I just had to kill a guy. He attacked me with a knife for being Orion's foster child. What? That's nearly impossible. Assassins in Candlekeep, and somebody wants you dead? Oh, you've got to get out of here, Beren. They must know where your room is, and when you're in bed asleep, it's too dangerous. You know the guards won't protect you, and I'm not allowed near your room after that embarrassing incident with a barrel of codfish. What? The guards won't protect you. Why? I'm not allowed near your room. Yeah, I know. Gorion and I are leaving as soon as possible. Oh, glad to hear. And bad to hear too, because I really miss your company. You know that, right? Anyway, it's your last day here, and I know we haven't talked much recently. Oh, it's understandable. You've been distraught by your uncle's death. You know how I was when I learned my Uncle Will was shot near Baragost? I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't talk to anyone. Just sat and stared into space. It's been some time, but the pain's still going strong. Uncle Will's been my entire family since my parents died. And he was so good at what he did. Dedicated, calm, honorable. Though priests aren't supposed to be defined by honor, that's the prerogative of knights. I just feel alone without him. It's hard. Thank you for being there for me all these years. You and me are almost like family too now. Aw, I really like him. Yeah, I think we're gonna lift him up a little, right? He's really sad. And we're leaving. So, you know, maybe one day there'll be a boy who'll be looking up to you, just as you looked up to your Uncle Will. Oh, that's a very nice thing to say. Something a real friend would say to brighten the mood. We are friends, aren't we? Good friends. Ever since you arrived at Gorion and I was just a little boy dusting Ogma's shrine and running after my uncle whenever he was called to the keep. You had long curls then too, I remember. Oh dear, I thought everyone had forgotten those by now. You know, I've always been so excited about discovering an old legend or an ancient tome, but I never realized that these tomes and scrolls are written about people. And now I'm standing next to you and I realize you're starting your own book. It's amazing, isn't it? Beginning a legend. Hey, I'm not a legend yet. You're an adventurer now, and every adventurer is a legend in their own right, even if they only saved one family and helped one person. Found an old ring and returned it to the owner, killed a pack of wild gibberlings, disarmed an evil assassin, and I have a feeling you'll do all that and more. I miss the old times a little, when we were 11 or 12, and the stars seemed impossibly far away. We'd sneak out to the hay stables and with just jugs of cold milk, we'd just lie there, watch the keep in the moonlight and exchange tales. We'd spend hours in silence and never get bored. To remember. Oh, he's a really good friend, actually. Yeah. I had a good childhood here, and a good friend. It's going to be dark soon, but even if not, why don't we meet at the western stables near the guard barracks? I know it's time for you to go, but we could just spend one last evening together. Sit and watch the stars one last time. You got it. I'll see you at the stables after dark, or even before dark really, just come, before the adventure takes you away. he at least sounds earnest. I don't think this is going to be another howl coming away. Just you and me behind the stables, looking at the quote-unquote stars.
Orders?
While you're putting quotes around that. Anyway, have we talked to all these here? There's Osprey, there's the Priest of Orgrimmar, and Sister Sapientia. Alright. What's Osprey doing? Beren, good morning. May they be blessed with knowledge and wisdom. I think we heard her name before, right? Osprey. She was one of the people that talked about Gorion and me leaving. As you see, I've been making my daily prayer to Lord Denier. Perhaps I should pray for you, as well, for you are soon to embark upon a long journey. Yeah, she knows. Yeah, well, thank you, Osprey. I do hope to see you returning from your journey with the glimmers of wisdom clearly visible within your eyes. Or, well, to see you return safely at all, my friend. We'll all be eagerly awaiting the day of our reunion. Go with Denier's blessing, Beren. Ah, thanks. How about you, sister?
You are welcome in my sight.
Oh, Beren, might I perhaps ask a favor? I hear that you and Gorion are leaving the keep soon.
Asking for a favor. Of course she is. Yeah, I think I'm not wondering about that anymore. So I believe, though I'm not, I don't know where.
I have old ears, but I hear much. With all the troubles, the regular mail service has been terribly disrupted. I know that you and Gorion will be traveling far. Could I ask you to take a letter for me? If your steps take you past the Song of the Morning Temple east of Baragost, I would have you deliver it to Dawn Priest Blaze, who resides there in the vestibule.
Uh-huh. The vestibule.
Yeah, I guess I'll do my best. I can only give you my thanks. My order discourages the accumulation of wealth. We spend it all on books instead, but my thanks are sincere.
Very well, then give me the letter, please.
Thank you, Beren. Here it is, all wrapped up in oilskin against the weather. Remember to look after your feet as you walk. It is hard to get new ones. And have you seen young Imoen? Yeah, she's over there. We're due for another lesson in penmanship. I guess that's why Imoen stayed over there. She's like,
yeah.
Let's go, quick. Just quickly.
All right. Hello. I guess these are the priest's quarters. I go inside.
Hello.
Another man we don't know. Imoen, get behind me.
What do you want?
Yeah. Oh, goody. I've gone and found you first. You're the Ward of Gorion, no doubt. No, you didn't find me first, actually. I do not recognize you. Who are you, and what are you doing here? Who I am is unimportant, but who you are is very much so. I apologize for this dirty bit of business, but I must seek your death. A pity, I know, but it would seem your head is worth an exceptional amount to me. I'll kill you myself, and I need not share credit with anyone. Hey. Yeah, well, in that case... well, he didn't get far. Also carrying a dagger. I see. Well. Alright, Imoen. Aren't we supposed to get these goods? Where are they? Oh, there's a chest here that needs opening. Is it in there? No, there's another dagger in there. Just like yoink. On the table, maybe? No, that's just nothing. How about here? Oh, there's a little hammer. I don't think she needs the hammer. It's also very heavy. It's not yoinkable. But there's the bag of medical supplies. So there we go. Stop pushing me around. All of you should watch yourselves carefully. There have been some strange men asking about Beren. Yeah, I know. Well, you'll only tell me after it happens. That's not how it works, you know? That's not how it works. Anyways, I guess we're going down here. Going back to the infirmary to deliver the goods. Oh yeah, walk around Hal. La 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 la, hey. He's probably waving or something like. Yeah. Alright, here we are.
Hello there.
Oh, you've returned, Beren. Forgive me, but there's much to be done right now, so I do not have time for longer conversation. I found your medical supplies. Oh, thank you, Beren. These people should not suffer their ailments and injuries any longer than they must. I must go back to my patients, but are you well, Beren? You appear tense somehow. Did something happen? Yeah, I guess we're still shaken up about this because it's the second time now. The worker attacked me. He was an assassin after my life. An assassin? That cannot be. Here within this place? I see Gorion has good reason to take you away, even if the walls of Candlekeep can no longer keep you safe. With him, you will undoubtedly be shielded from danger. There are many here who will miss your presence, Beren, myself included. I hope you may never forget that you have a home to return to, and friends to welcome you. Safe journey, Beren. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Anyway, how about these people here? He still has his dishes to tackle. And he's very busy. So yeah, okay. We'll leave you to it. Bye, everyone. There we go. Hey, this is the point where we go and do this. I hope there's not going to be a problem, because Imoen is in our party. There might actually be.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Let's just say I've done it, because I've obviously done this before and I know how to fight, so I don't need to go in there and do this. So there we are. Yeah. There you be, Beren. If you haven't trained with Ob yet, then the door's wide open, and all you need to do is march in. If you've already done your training, then you should go and see Gorion. Your father's anxious to see you. Alright, he's leaving, so yeah, okay. Let's pretend that we've done it, right? It's tedious. Where are we going, actually? I think we still need to find this Tethteril guy, don't we? And the scribe. So let's see where they are. Oh, that's Oh, hello, Beren. Good to see you on such a fine day. Good to see you too, Cameron. It's been a while since the last time you came out of the library, hasn't it? Let's see. Today is 2nd Myrtle of the year 1368, and I was last out of the library in Chess of the year 1339. So it's been, oh my, 30 years. Oh, think about it, I don't think that I've left the library during your lifetime. I suppose it has been a long time since Candlekeep's master, illuminator, and scribe has been out of the library, though. There are so many requests for books to be copied and so little time. Illuminator and scribe, so you copy books and decorate them, eh? Yes. Since the books are never allowed to leave the library, many patrons make requests for copies to be made of books or sections of books. I have a team of scribes that copy the words, plus 3 assistant illuminators who just do pictures. It costs the patrons extra for us to add pictures, you know, and sometimes the original work is so rare that even a copy of the book becomes very valuable. I suppose my habit of keeping to myself and my routine has kept me from ever truly experiencing life. Ogma discourages taking much interest in the outside world. Of course, that's what Tama always said. I didn't start seeing her point of view until it was too late. But never mind that. You get along and enjoy the fresh air while you still can. Otherwise, you'll get to be old and crabby like me. He's mentioning Tama, is he? Yeah, okay, so Lydia found this letter in the spine of a book I was retrieving for her. She said it's a love letter, and she thinks it's from you. Now, why would you think that it's mine? There are many books in the library, you know. Who knows what patrons will leave them in? Well, the letter is written by someone calling themselves C. There's a lot of names that begin with a C. Any other reason you think that is mine? The letter is addressed to a woman named Tama. You just mentioned her the last time we talked, or right now. Oh, did I mention her? She was one of my assistant illuminators many years ago. I'm not surprised she was meant to be the recipient of the letter. She was very beautiful, and even better, very intelligent. Books that she has done the illustrations for are very, very valuable these days too. That letter only proves someone loved her and hoped she would open that book. Any other reason you think the letter is mine? I guess because the handwriting looks like yours. Oh, that would be a little harder to explain away, I guess. Yes, young one, that is my writing. I might as well admit it to someone. Tama and I were lovers once, but she felt trapped by the high walls, the very walls that helped me feel safe. She tried to persuade me that we should leave, but no matter what she said, I had a counter-argument. Finally, she went without me. I haven't heard from her since. Oh, it's... I don't know if she loved him that much, right? They were lovers once. No matter what she said, I had a counter-argument. Yeah, I guess she left because he kind of bothered her. I would think so. Maybe not confront him directly. Be a bit nice about it then. So what did you do? I handled my grief much the way you would expect a lifelong scribe to do. I took out my pen and wrote. When Tama left me, I was devastated. The only way I could keep myself from going insane was to write out all my feelings in letters. Then it occurred to me that the books I copied would be leaving Candlekeep. That was the key to my plan. Tama loves to read. If I could get just one of the books I've copied into her hands, I could communicate with her. You see, I used to hide love notes in the books I gave to her when we were together. Wherever she is now, she might still recognize my work in a book and pick it up out of sentiment. She might use the book in the proper way, and pop, out will fall a letter from me. That's very clever. But why not send the letters directly to her? When Tama left, she never said where she was going, and coward that I was, I never could face how much more dangerous it is to leave these sturdy walls. I never anticipated that she would be gone so long without at least writing back. I figured that the books were likely to end up in someone's library. And libraries always attract scribes. Sooner or later, Tama would at least visit a library, if not work for one copying books. There's always work for scribes in noble houses. It may not seem the most straightforward of methods to contact her, but I had to make some effort. I had to do something to reach her. Yeah, come on. We've already helped everyone else, so we're going to help him too, aren't we? How can I help? Come on. It's a kind offer of you to help, Beren. But Tama left, oh my, at least 30 years ago? Maybe more? I lose track of time so easily these days. I don't know that she's even still alive. Humans don't live very long, usually. Oh, so he's an elf, I guess. On the other hand, she does have some elvish blood in her, so she might. No, I'm fooling myself. If she's still alive, she'd no doubt have a family and a completely different life. Yeah, come on, I can at least take this letter with me when I leave. You never know, I might run into her or someone who knows her. I don't think so, Beren. It's not right for you to carry around such a personal note. As I've said, the letter is mine. Let me take it. Oh! You, opened it. Is your name Tama? Uh-oh, he's calling us out. Let's try to talk around it. I didn't open it. It tore open by accident when Lydia removed it from the book. Lydia? She's a fine woman, but it would be wise not to imitate her in matters like this. Historians are always such busybodies. There is such a thing as respecting the privacy of someone else's letters, you know? Oh. I guess. It was an accident, sir. Well, yes, but still. That is why I wrote Tama's name and description on the envelope, young Beren, so no one else would read it. Is that also why you put perfume on it and scribbled little hearts all over it? No, that's kind of nice. That's not very nice. Do we argue with him? Or do we just lie here? I guess we could be lying. Okay, I show you I didn't read it. Well, alright. I've been a good child these many years, I suppose. It could have been Flydius doing. Thank you for returning the letter to me. You know, as a scribe, I think much of my life has been concerned with the creation and duplication of letters. Sometimes I open one of the Candlekeep library books up and find letters and whatnot inside, which, in retrospect, explains the origin of my idea to send out letters hidden in copies of the library's books. It was about 1-2 years after her departure, in which time I tried to locate Tama by asking newcomers whether they might have seen her, to no avail, as you can imagine. Then, one day I opened one of the books that she had left behind, one she enjoyed reading, and I smelled her inside. I smelled her discreet perfume, and I imagined her wonderful hair too, and in the rush of the moment heard her laugh. So the idea hit me. If I could find her in a book, why not make it so that she could find me in one too? I figured she would have the need for money eventually, and working as a scribe would probably be the obvious choice. Either that or a trusty fellow scribe would find the letter and pass it on. So I started to hide letters in the books I copied that I assumed would leave Candlekeep. So the perfume on this letter is your favorite, yes? Oh, well, I should have expected your disrespect. Oh, I wasn't disrespecting him. Mark my words, Beren, one day you two will be in love and will find trinkets and perfume that appeal to you too. I will keep this letter, thank you. I'd rather you weren't running around with it. Where you're going, a lot of others might see it. No need to put more salt into the wound. It was nonsense to put it into this book, but at the time I copied it, I didn't know it would never leave Candlekeep. This was what, 20 years ago? You weren't even born yet. If you happen to run across her when you leave here, you can let her know where she might find the other ones, if she hasn't already. Oh, I almost forgot. Got a little going-away present for you. This nice book bag. I've never go anywhere without mine. Oh, and here's some gold to put in your pocket for your journey with Gorion. You might need it. And now, to go have my drink. Have a good day, Beren. Oh, we have gotten a book bag. That is actually great. There you go. That's our bag. Finely decorated leather book bag. It was given by Cameron the scribe to Beren as a going-away present when he left Candlekeep. It's just the right size to carry books. I see. Well, in that case... Oh. Didn't want to read it. Oh no, I read it now. I hope there's no flag that's set. Let's say I haven't read it. It just, it opened when I got it in my hand. Can you put it inside? Yes. I guess we can also put these scrolls in there. So there we go. Yep. Carrying also daggers with me. Maybe we can sell them. There is Gorion over there, but I guess we are not there yet. We still have to do some chores. Doop doop dee doo. Where is Tethtoril? Where is he?
Greetings, young one.
Greetings. Firebeard has sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well, return the scroll to him, but then you must hurry and speak with Gorion. He is waiting for you on the steps of the central library. I assure you, child, it is a matter of greatest urgency. So he knows about it. Gorion and him talked, so again, Tethtoril seems to be an important person here. All round Tethtoril and Gorion.
Hey.
Alright, Mr. I'm glad to see that age has not hardened your heart towards an old man such as myself. I take all of your identify scrolls, okay. I have a great use for those types of scrolls. Here, allow me to cast a little spell on you. It will protect you from any evil you might meet tonight. Okay. I put a spell on you.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Yeah, an elven arse. Great. Yeah, let's sell those daggers. The gem at least gives us some gold as well.
We're not that bad off, right? 591 gold, that's quite good. Anything else that we need before we go? Don't think so. I think we are fine. Do we buy a spare helmet? Just in case. Yeah, come on. Buy a spare helmet.
What's up?
I'm glowing. I'm glowing in the dark. Oh, but I forgot something. I need to say goodbye to Alec. There you go. It's a personal thing, Imoen. Can you wait somewhere else? It's like, yeah. Say goodbye to your friend. There he is. That's the stable. Doesn't look like one. Anyways. Hey, you've come. Of course I did. Things have been hectic recently. My new duties as Elrond's glorified squire. You and Gorion leaving. And rumors go around about assassins attacking you. Oh, Beren. Who'd have thought this place would become a trap? I know. It will never be the same, but it feels good to pretend that for just one evening, everything can be back to normal. Yeah, a dream. It feels real enough to me, doesn't it? Soft hay, far-off barking voices. Even the smells are as they were 10 years ago. And I've got this, stolen from Winthrop's kitchens by yours truly. A meat pie, a golden old lasagna. A good old lasagna, some milk and carrot juice. I think I might have even stolen a piece of some fancy Kalashite dessert. It's probably Kalashite, right? Kalashite does sound a bit dodgy. Yeah, you're my personal hero. I couldn't leave my best friend hungry, could I? Especially on a night like this. There's a light next to your old window. Do you see it? A light next to your old window. I guess they're pointing up the castle. Maybe that's where he was living. I do. There's something calming about it. A light in the night. Especially when it is in your room. You know, when Uncle Will just died and I wanted to be alone, sometimes I walked the grounds, saw the light in your window and felt better. That's what being a priest means to me. Hope. Not a candle for somebody stumbling in the dark. No, I'm not that vain. But just some hope. Aww. We all need hope. I certainly do sometimes. I'm not sure if I'm ready to become a priest though. My healing's much better. I've even closed some gruesome wounds. But can I really ever be more than an initiate with a dusting broom? People I should be helping and advising, they are grown farmers with families on their own, with livestock they are responsible for. I'm just a boy to them. By Ogmar, I'm just a boy to me. Oh, he's really down again. Yeah, I guess he still is. His uncle died and he looked up to him and I'm leaving. Yeah. Yeah, no, you know what? He's my age, I guess. Maybe he's half elven, right? So he could be the same age. And people call me child all the time. So let's acknowledge that he's a man too. You're a man to me. You might be young, you might doubt yourself, but you've grown. Oh, it means a lot. But even if I've grown, just not used to it yet. I guess I want people to be proud of me. For someone like you or my Uncle Will to say they're glad to know me, but that sounds way too self-centered. I'd better shut up. Hey, I'm proud of you, alright? Oh, thanks. For sitting with me like this, you know Yes? I'll miss you very much, and I hope that one day you'll come back. Aw, I hope so too. Gorion is waiting for you, and the time is short, but I hope to see you again, alive and well. I know you'll be fine. Still, take care, alright? Other direwolves and hobgoblins and ogres can't be healthy. Oh, let's give him a hug. Go, be a hero. Oh, isn't that sweet? That's sweet. And there was no fondling involved. Just saying goodbye to a good friend. Very nice. Yeah, so we are finally going to meet Gorion. Yeah, there he is, I guess.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
Must be away soon before time runs out. Oh, sorry. There you are, my child. I trust you prepared everything. We must be away soon before time runs out. Yeah, I think he would tell him. Father, I was attacked by a stranger right here in this castle. I know. Well, good for you, I guess. I know. I have already heard from the Watchers, and they will investigate the origins of the assassins. I'm sorry. This is like nothing you've known, and I understand, truly. But this will not be the last. And it has proven even the security of Candlekeep is no longer an assuredly safe haven. I promise you, where we go will be a safer place than even here, and you'll find it in yourself to grow and learn from the experiences ahead. I know you, my dear Beren. You have talent, and are fated for greater things than here, but first I must ensure your safety, and you will not find that in Candlekeep forever. So where will we go? I cannot tell you yet, Beren. I wish to trust in the people here, but for absolute certainty, the fewer there are who know of our destination, the safer we will be. It will all make sense soon, once we are in a place where I might explain everything. Come now with me. You will have time to talk later, but for now we must go to the gates. Nope. I guess not. Aha!
Gorion!
All around.
I see you are here with the young Beren. I take it that means you intend to leave soon, as you've so stubbornly insisted.
Indeed, we'll be on our way soon.
Well, I would wish you safe journey, but I doubt that will be the case, given what I know of your intentions. Perhaps you have reconsidered since our last discussion.
No.
Foolish. I have said it before, Gorion. There is a much simpler solution to this inanity. You and I know this to be true.
We do not see eye to eye on this all round, nor have we ever in many things. I'm not blind to the dangers that stand ahead of him, us. But this is the right path to take, and thus it is my duty to do so.
I would have thought Agent Comfort would have ridded you of your urge for meddling in affairs that are beyond you. You have chosen peace for all these years, and you will throw it away for your sentimentality.
If you insist upon seeing things through that perspective all round, then yes, that is how it is.
Bah! Fine. On your own head be it, foolish harper.
Good day all round.
If you are set in your absurd ways, then I shall not expect either of your returns with optimism. But I will repeat my generous advice. You would do best to leave him in some forgotten ravine and be done with it.
Oh my.
Now then, you two have a long journey to take, and I have proper business to attend to. Out of my way!
Okay, he's not the nicest person. Apparently. Alright. Do not dwell on his words, child. You're not the one at fault. Yeah. Why does he hate me so much? No, you have not. Someday you will understand the world is full of those who would rather blame you for the fault of others. I know this is of little consolation to you, child, but Allround's thoughts on you are not born from malice, not truly. Do not judge him too harshly. Though the Keeper has his shortcomings, his concern is for the security of Candlekeep. So I hope that you may understand, though I know it may be difficult, you are not aware, but there are dark times approaching, and it is in such times that we all struggle the most with our worst sides. Forgive me, Beren. It was indeed my intention to leave promptly, but encountering Allround has reminded me of a most daunting fact. Though you must leave this place for your own good, our eventual homecoming may not be may be so simple or guaranteed. If there is anything you feel is left undone, whether it be a simple farewell, it is best if you attend to it now. But you must hurry, and return as soon as you're done. This is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions, so that we may leave that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there is no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. Okay. Yeah, we ask him, what should I bring with me on this journey? Does he have any other hints?
My dear child, you know yourself well enough to purchase the gear you need. I have given you what I can spare, so hurry off to the inn and speak with Winthrop. Use your skills as a reference, and buy what basics you must. Those spend wisely. His prices are fair, but you may not have enough gold to purchase all that you would want.
Okay. Yeah, tell us where we'll be going.
Alas, I cannot, for I have not truly decided yet.
All that is certain is that we will be far safer on the move. Perhaps the woods might offer some secluded security, or perhaps the city of Baldur's Gate would offer cover amidst its teeming throngs of people. I do not know where we shall end up, but I have a few friends here and there. I will think on this. Okay, we can go now, or I could just save. Yeah. Hey, let's, just save quickly here. There you go. Did I save? Yes. So, we know where we're at. Was there anything really else? No, I don't think so, right? Sister Sapientia of Ogmar's Temple asked me to deliver a letter to one Dawn Priest Blaze of the Song. Yeah, okay. Oh, Mordain. I have forgotten about her. Ooh. Should do that before we leave. We have delivered the letter, but we have not told her about it. And where's the fun in that? Not telling people.
Orders?
Yeah. Hello again, Beren. You'd better get going. Gorion won't be happy with you if you were any more late. I delivered your letter. You did? Great. I'll just wait for the silly boy to reach out to me again. What exactly was in that letter? I asked that reader to bring me some of the potions I asked for during the last delivery to the castle. Things to bolster memory, keep fatigue at bay. You get the idea. He gave me the wrong ones, and it's all sorts of nonsense that I've no use for. I told him he'd better find where my order went and get it to me, or else I'll make sure he'll still be washing dishes in his current position for the next decade. I paid a good bit of gold for those potions. You know what, Beren? Here, take this with you. I couldn't find the intended owner for this bottle, and I can't use it myself. It's a very strange concoction, but I don't think it's dangerous. Maybe it'll help you do some good out there. Okay. She gave us a potion. Yeah. Also have another potion of healing that she can identify for us. Yes, it's another potion of healing. And this here... Oh, she doesn't know either. I know what it is from the shape. But let's roleplay. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it's good for, so we need to identify it.
Stop poking me.
Yes, I will in a moment. Do we need anything else? Should I buy more healing potions from the priest? I do have some money. Nah, maybe not. Oh yeah, now the effect is gone. Oh, that's them.
Our divine lords will walk alongside us as equals.
Uh-huh.
So saith the great alone.
But in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
Do they have to do that in this kind of asynchronous way?
Our divine lords will walk alongside so saith the great
Okay, I think I'll just leave. So what is that? We had the voice of the north saying when conflict... No, let's start here. The voice of the south. When shadows descend upon the lands, our divine lords will walk alongside us as equals. So saith the great Alaundo. I think that's what already happened before the game took place. This time when the gods walked on the earth. That is... yeah, spoiler alert. What will happen to us. Now the chanter says, the Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alaundo. I guess We already had him. The North said, when conflict sweeps across the dales, the great lizards of the North shall descend with fire and fury. So saith the great Orlando. That's probably dragons, right? Great lizards of the North. The guy in the West says, the worm shall wander the earth, and such a pestilence will follow in his wake, that all that know of his passing shall be struck down by the plague. Yeah, Orlando says that, I know. Oh, we didn't get a voice of the East. I guess there's no time now. Nope. Tethrin again. Well, well, young Beren, it looks like you've finally arrived. I was hoping to speak with you one more time before you departed. I was taking my regular walk around the castle courtyard, you see, as I do every day, hearing the daily stories of all the good folk, and I have heard your name repeated often today in particular. Okay. Yeah, what have you been hearing? Well, that would certainly depend on who I've asked, but you have certainly left a good impression on the day of farewell, it seems, with the many simple favours you have made, delivering swords, bowls, and books for the watchers, clearing rats from peevish Reaver's storehouse, even curing Drappin's poor cow. It was the cow, after all. Your journey is an urgent one, young Beren, and you have seen blood from those who would do you harm even here. Well, it should be safest, and yet I am glad to see you have not forgotten to give a helping hand to those who ask. I cannot be sorry enough that we could not have done more for your child. You will face many dark days ahead, I will not lie, and even with Gorion at your side, your trials will only be greater. But to the end, I hope you will never lose your heart, and always be willing to continue helping others, no matter how petty the concern. Nor do I hope that you ever forget that you are the pride of Candlekeep. Treasure your memories and experiences of this place, of your home and those who call you their friend, and look forward with courage. One day everyone will welcome your safe return, with your heart and mind abundant with newfound wisdom. Now go, child. Sorry. Gorion is waiting for you. I do not doubt that we will meet again. Oh, that's a noise I like. I got 2,500 experience points. Ay. Okay. That makes me level 2. Oof. I even got the full hit points. Actually, I let the game roll for it, right? So it's 1d10 plus 4. So I got really, really lucky here. Thacker reduced by 1. Great. All right. Level 2 and at 28 of hit points. That's good. That will certainly help us along the way. I guess I could do that with her as well. No, she did not get the experience. Now she did. Okay. So yeah, level her up as well. She gets more skills. I guess it would be better for her to know how to find traps. Maybe better at open locks too, and some pickpocketing, right? She can't do anything else. Stealing is her thing. That's her thing, very much so. Right. Let's just save again. And then we'll leave. Alright, I think we already said that thing. So I'm ready to go. Right now. So, guess this is it, huh? Yeah. I wish you could come with me. Nah, I know that's not possible. Gorion would say it's too dangerous. I can guess what kind of trouble you're probably getting yourself into. Take care of yourself and... heck, I'm no good at this parting stuff. Never had to do it before. Not like this. Just make sure you come back in one piece, okay? I'm sure it won't be too long. And then show me the new stuff you've picked up. See ya, Beren. There we go. And I guess that's the last thing I'll do today.
If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jaheira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them.
All right, old man.
Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I will explain everything as soon as there is time.
Uh-huh.
Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
Uh-oh.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
There we go. And we've seen that
You're
guy
a
before.
fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Sorry.
Ow! Get out of here!
Ow! It's like, ow! Hey! Yeah. And there he goes, all confetti mage on the people around him. Killing that ogre. Now he is killing the archers. But there's another priestess over there. And he's out of magic. And now he's dead.
The dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
I guess that's it. This is chapter 1.
It's me, Imoen.
And this is Imoen. Where's she coming from? Sorry I followed you, but I never got out of Candlekeep, so and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets neither. I saw Gorion and I'm so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. Yeah, how could you have known? I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have it. It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander around out here alone. Never let a friend down, no sir. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. So there we go. There we are. This is chapter 1. Imoen and I are on the road. And this is where I will leave for today. Yeah, I've done Crusader Kings 3 Let's Plays for the past half a year, so this is new. Certainly a lot to read today. In Crusader Kings 3 you don't have to read that much all the time. But yeah, just let me know. If you like this, if you want more of this, this is kind of a test thing. So if you like it, just tell me so, and then I'll do another one. Until then, cheers and bye-bye.